Hey guys, so in today's video, we're gonna make a crypto app. Yes, you heard me right. This is, one of the workflows I've made. And in the video, we're gonna sort of show you the capabilities of n8n, walk you through each node step by step, teach you how to build it and how you can take this idea of mine that I'm gonna share with you and build your own app, even your own service that, you can sell if people find information and the app valuable. But in general, it can help you as a crypto investor or sort of interested person, and it can streamline a lot of sort of activities that you do day to day by instead of having work done manually and information taken manually, you can aggregate it all and create custom reports. So yeah, we're going to make a crypto app in n8n, and let's get just straight into the tutorial here, node by node. Before we go into this workflow, I want to show you guys the output that we get from it, so you guys have a total understanding of what it is we're dealing with, right? Okay, and then we're starting again. Next token straight away. So we have new theme or new name. In reality, it's name. We need to just change the Telegram things. New name, Chinese troll meme, updates everything. Every token gets updated here, gets analyzed, and gives us the information we need. So what we see here, it's a spreadsheet, right? This spreadsheet has these names for the columns. And what is going on here is that we're taking new meme coins launched on Solana. Maybe you've heard about meme coins. They are sort of bullshit tokens that you shouldn't really invest in, that people launch every day. And some of these, tend to go thousands of percent up in value. You just have to catch the wave early. So a lot of these people are sort of monitoring all the time the new tokens, and there is the snipe bots which will buy tokens straight away when they're launched. And in general, you have to have sort of information analysis on which meme coin is good. Do they have a following? What's the use case, etc. So when you see a new coin and you have some ranking, some metrics that and some sort of metrics filled, right? It fits a certain criteria, and then you can sort of get an alert that, hey, this is a good meme coin you should invest in or check it out very early. You will get an alert if it matches certain criteria, right? So basically, we have the rank of the token, about token, theme, token address on Solana, supply, price, fully diluted value, and some more. And this is all being generated by our AI agents from the information we take. Now we're going to expand on this. We're not going to just upgrade the spreadsheet. We're going to build a full Telegram bot live. I'm going to take the workflow further here in this video. We're going to build a Telegram bot, and it's going to send the information to the Telegram bot in a nice way. So let's get straight into the workflow here. We saw the result. We sort of understand what's going on, and then we're going to, in the end here, see a full Telegram bot being made. So right now we have a manual trigger from sort of within n8n. Now, honestly, let's change this up. Let's use the schedule trigger, because schedule trigger, it's anyway going to work better for us. So that, you can have it on other triggers as well. So that, but this schedule trigger will just make sure that every hour or every minute or every, whatever time period we take, that it's going to start. But we can also start it manually, just like the other trigger, right? So here's the most important thing. We have the API from Dexscreener. And yeah, okay, we need to go to the docs. This is, by the way, Dexscreener. Here's where you see all the meme coins being launched. You can see them here. So you have to go to their docs to get this link, but also you can just find this link in the description in my video, right? So here we can see the tokens. Now this is the link you want to use, and you can just write accept and this here, sort of ***, and then you can execute steps. So we're going to do this node by node. So when I press here execute workflow, what happens? Boom, we call the Dexscreener and we get the latest tokens launched, which we can see probably on Dexscreener if we go to like new pairs. So probably some of these tokens here are within this sheet here. So okay, now we have this information, but the problem with Dexscreener right now is that we don't have like too much information that sort of is valuable enough. We have Twitter of the whatever these people who made the token added. We have some links here, like the token address, very useful, the Dexscreener link. So we get 30 items, and we don't need 30 items for now, so we're limiting that. So what we do is we can just still connect it. So we're limiting it to 10 or 5 because that's what we want right now. And then aggregating that list, because now it's 5 items. 5 items means that they are like one by one, not in the same list. They are actually different lines going, like one call, two call, third call. So now when we aggregate it, it's now one item, you can see, but it's a list of those 5 into one. So now we're going to 2 stages. Why? Because now we just want to get more information about this token to be able to understand, like, hey, is it a good investment? Is it a good token? You know, whatever the metrics are, what is with this token, right? So we call another sort of function here. Yeah, you can see here, you can get it here. This is it. So this lets you get more information from a token. That's what we call here, and we have our API key. Here you see it, fantastic. Now I have to hide it. And then we add each address for each the token in this list, which we just aggregated into one list, right? So it will call at once. It will not call 5 times. So that's how we will set this up, HTTP request node, and we aggregate whatever results we get there to one list as well. So we can, and then, yeah, so that's basically what happens. So when we call this, what happens here is we're merging the earlier information and we're merging the new information. So let's do that, pressing play here. Takes a bit time. This one takes time because it's going to check all the tokens and get all the information and the values. And it's not like it's just a piece of cake. It's actually a lot of information. Now, while we're waiting here, let me teach you guys. So once you're in the testing mode, you don't need to be calling the API all the time. So you can pin it. Pinning it means that it will work with this data in the workflow. You don't need to hit any rate limits or make it cost any money. And all of these nodes you can just pin because we're testing. We don't need to sort of actually make it run. We can just use it in our testing as we run along here. So we're pinning all of these so that, you know, even if you refresh the browser, this data will be saved. And here we have all the information aggregated. But as you can see, it's 2 items. It's 2 items. So it's not aggregated, it's merged. And then we have a code node. Now what we do here is, first of all, here we don't aggregate the item. We leave them as 2 items because these are two different metrics basically. But let's see what happens in the code node here. So basically, yeah, because we need to merge it intelligently, right? Because now what happens is we have information from 5 tokens here, information from 5 tokens here, but spread only in 2 lists. 2 lists. So we need to actually make 5 items from this and take information from one place and from the other. So 5 items. And collect the information into one report for the token. So this is the code that we made. By the way, I think, I use ChatGPT for this. ChatGPT is very nice to use for the code nodes. You can just give it all the information, explain what you need to do, and then it will, after a couple of attempts, may be able to do it and make you the code that will work. So here we see, fantastic, 5 items. Now this is very intelligent, there is 5 items here, there is 5 items here, but these have all spread information into different sheets when we have the merge node. So 2 items resulting with 5 different, scattered information, boom, 5 each has the report we need. So let me show you exactly what I mean. So all of this information, which was taken from these 2 different extraction HTTP requests, are into now one beautiful little list. So, and what we can see here is the token address. We can see some more information needed about the token, like the names and stuff like that. So now 5 items will run here. And this is a loop over node. Not sure if you know about this one, but it will basically process 1 at a time and do any extra sort of stuff that you need to do 1 at a time, right? Like updating 1 sheet, for example, one row for the information with 1 token, right? So, okay, let's continue. The loop is here. There's actually 2 loops going on because, again, we have even more token extraction we want to go with. Right now, we did it like this, that, okay, it takes the information. Let's start it. So we're starting it now. And by the way, let's pin this one too. Let's pin, this one can't be pinned. So now we have 2 things going on here. Yeah, and basically we're getting the item from the loop over node, which I just showed you. And we're saying, okay, name it links, json.links. So we're taking the link. Yeah, we're taking this column here, which is the Twitter. Name it links and give only this as output. So we will now get the link from this, right? And then I'm going to run it through later. And then code, take the links and ensure, because not all of these links are actually valid Twitter links. So some of these are just like community links or some bullshit you saw Elon Musk, maybe if you had attention to that. So some of these aren't like really links that are actually relevant. So this code node will like find out the actual name and link for that, if it's a valid name, and link for the Twitter. So we can inspect the Twitter community, which is very important for a Memecoin sort of, right? And so we take the name and we say, okay, is there a name here? Does it exist? Does it have, does it actually exist as a Twitter? And then if yes, we go to Twitter and we sort of username, we get information about this username on Twitter with the X node. And then what happens is we merge it. So if it has a Twitter name, it will go to Twitter and get the information. If it doesn't have a valid Twitter name, nothing will be given. So now we're pressing merge here, and now all of this is going to be run for one item. Okay, it didn't have a Twitter name, and we're going to inspect it. So yeah, as you guys saw, Elon Musk was the Twitter name, pinned this data. So we got the output here. Now code node. So now the username, actually what happened here, it's mistake, and we're going to troubleshoot this live. So it does have a username because it is Elon Musk. Now, of course, it's not the valid actual username of this, like it's not actually their username. But what we want to get, this code is trying to extract this Elon Musk name, right, from it's like saying that everything after x.com should be outputted. So let's troubleshoot this. I'm not a coder, right? So we're going to have to troubleshoot this live here. And I'm using ChatGPT on another browser actually, so we're not going to be logged in, but hopefully this will not be an issue. So let's give this to ChatGPT. This is sometimes how I troubleshoot things, because it just saves time. Even if you are a coder, like why wouldn't you use ChatGPT for this? So let's go to this sort of link here. I'm going to tell it. We're going to actually screenshot everything, because you need to give it the whole context, what came before and what came after. And then we do like that. Then we say like log in to analyze files and images. Okay, well, that's just stupid. Well, okay, I will not log in for this. So we can do like that. Look here. We can do like this. It will still understand. There we go. Okay. Next, we take the left side just to show it, that no username was returned. Okay, boom. Now let's see if this works out here. Okay, you correct denoting the issue, blah, 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 blah. Here is the fix. Okay, fantastic. Let's try again. I'll have to press this. Oh, you see? That's exactly what we needed. So now it worked. Now it called the X node. That's fantastic. That's actually amazing. It called the X node, and it got the information. Actually, not enough information from this Twitter node. So this is not the right thing to use. So okay, I didn't actually try this out because we want more information about the Twitter account, right? So actually, I'm going to do even more troubleshooting live with you guys. Okay, so I'm back here, and we're not going to use Appify because actually I don't really like it too much. I like RapidAPI. I wanted to make a whole video on RapidAPI because honestly, it's the best tool to get any information. They have like all APIs available, and I'm going to show you how easy it is. So here we need to check and test. So user tweets and replies, user tweets, user details by username. Let's test this one. So whatever username is being used inside Mr. Beast, let's just do Elon Musk, because that's what we have. So the Memecoin gave us. Test endpoint for free. You can test it. You can see what you get here. So we get follow account, everything like that. That's exactly what we need. Fantastic. You see what's the best thing about this? Okay, here's my API key. Have to hide it. The best thing about it is you literally just press copy. Now you open an HTTP node and you import curl. Big hack, by the way, in all API documentation, everywhere you are using a third-party tool, find their curl and just copy it. Then you can just import it and bam, it will be totally 100% ready and you will get all the information you need. And yeah, that's actually it. And now we're going to try this again and we'll get information. There we go. That was fast. Here is all the information from the Twitter account. And now we're going to do the last step here, which is to give this to the AI agent, because this is the key. We have an AI agent analyzing each meme coin, right? So, okay, I actually want to configure a bit how it looks like. It sort of looks a bit, I like to make it look nice. This looks like some sophistication going on. So let's do like this. Very cool. Next thing, okay, AI agent. But I want to do another thing. So we want to add a Telegram. we want to have a Telegram bot for this. So you need to open bot father and you need to say /new bot. All right, new bot, we're going to call it Memecoin Madness. I don't think that will be available. Okay, yes, it was. So now we're going to just make a new name for the actual bot, like that will be used. So bot. Boom, now it's made, and now we're going to copy it to clipboard, okay, because this is what we need. So now what we do here is after we update the spreadsheet, because we're still going to use the spreadsheet for now, just for now, and then we make a chat. So send a message in a chat. We need to find that, send the text message, just this one. And now we need to add a new credential, not this. We need to click create new credential. So we paste in that, which we just got. It literally takes you 1 minute. It's so easy to use Telegram bots. So Memecoin Madness. So that's just so I understand which Telegram bot is this. We need to name it correctly. Now you need your chat ID. Why? Because you need to tell the bot who can talk to this. So as far as I'm aware, you're not able to just make it open and just let everyone. Maybe you can leave it empty. But for now, I'm going to have my ID here. So yeah, I'm going to add my ID now. So you can just go to ID bot and you can write get ID. And that's it. You add your ID, and that ensures that only you can use this bot. If you want to make it live, if you want to make it a product, I think you just leave it empty, and there may be some configurations for this that I'm not entirely sure of. But that's basically the entire configuration here. And so now we need to still connect it because we want to make it run for all the tokens that we got. We limited it by 5, but that's fair. Keep in mind that you do maybe want to add some weight nodes inside here because that will sort of help you out. Now we're gonna pin this. Actually, no, we need to do more work with this, right? Because we have 2 items and we need to give it all to the AI agent at once. So we need to aggregate. So we add the aggregate and we say all items and we press it. Hey guys, hope you liked the video so far. Just popping in here to ask if you can subscribe to the channel, like the video and comment below. It will greatly support my channel. I'm giving you guys a lot of value, a lot of n8n workflows, tutorials, and putting in the work to give you guys real ideas and good content. I hope you liked the video so far. See you there. Now we have that easy done pin, and now we're giving it to the AI agent. And here is the prompt that we have. Now we have certainly worked with this data, so we need to update it all. Now I'm going to show you guys a life hack. So there is many ways to do this. We can try one life hack out. Like, let me give you an explanation. So this, you can copy all of this and you can tell ChatGPT, give you all the important nodes so that the AI agent can analyze, because there's a lot of nodes. You need to filter out what's actually worth taking and not worth taking. That takes time. I will show you the other hack that but that's actually good. Why? Because now the AI agent only gets the relevant stuff. The other way to do it would be to give it to a code node and say, output all of this information into a string, one sort of string text, which means that you just add it one time and all the information will come. However, let's not stress the AI agent with too much information. But let me go through the prompt. You're a cryptocurrency social and market data. You get cryptocurrency social and market data as one JSON string. That's not true. You get cryptocurrency social and market data. Okay. Let's be lazy. Build lazy things, good things, lazy things. So we give it to ChatGPT and we tell him like, okay, so yeah, some of these exist. The only problem is that not every token has the information. Yeah. So yeah, we have to manually drag the last ones here, which we analyze to be incorrect for now. I mean, you can add so much more information, but there is not so much needed. So keep in mind that, these are meme coins. Yes, maybe they add Elon Musk's account and then it has 1 million followers and you think like, wow, this meme coin is good. But no, of course you have to manually check these entries. But yeah, let's finally run it through. Let's see what's the issue here. Text. Yeah, so finally we need to just output this, run it through this. So hopefully this will work. Okay, running the AI agent now, thinking there is the output. That's it. Now it updated the spreadsheet. Now what we do here is we take the text and we give it all the information. And actually, we need to do some interesting things here. We need to do markup, parse mode, HTML. We need to say to GPT, give us a nice HTML Memecoin message. What else did we add? Everything, supply, yeah. Token address, yeah. Rank, everything is there. So run this. You should do open the bot, press start. Now there exists a chat. Hopefully this works now. Boom, there we go. Now it will be sent to exactly like that. Now Yeah, so now it's better formatting. So that can be sent now like this. Telegram bot, Memecoin Spotlight, rank 6 about token address, launch Solana blockchain, not for playful branding. Okay, Memecoin token address, supply, price, fully diluted value. Now, I would suggest that you guys update this sort of flow, add market cap here, add more details, find more ways to extract more information from these sort of nodes here. You can get much more, you can expand on this. There is so much data to get from the crypto sort of space here, and you can really make a very nice AI agent that will rank these meme coins. So this is a free tutorial for you. You can take this, you can run your own paid Telegram chatbot, or you can build your community around such a chatbot. It's very powerful stuff. I think this is a very sort of nice workflow for you guys. I ran you guys through how to build the entire thing from scratch. And this will analyze all the meme coins that get launched on Dexscreener. Now, final thing we can test, we can actually go to the Telegram, we see the output, or let's go here. So this is why you have to have the correct naming conventions. We will fix this right now once and for all, finally. So we did a few sort of updates. So yeah, anyway, this can be defined, this can be worked on, this can be improved. We have a bit of redundancy in this messaging, but in general, users get exactly the information they need. And let me show you guys when we run the whole thing while we're looking at Telegram on the side here. Okay, and now it's starting again. Next token straight away. So we have new theme or new name. In reality, it's name. We need to just change the Telegram things. New name, Chinese troll meme. Here's the even token name. Okay, very nice. Updates everything. Every token gets updated here, gets analyzed, and gives us the information we need. So yeah, guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, leave a like on this video. Please subscribe to this channel. Please comment that you like this video. This is a good, valuable workflow, totally for free for you guys. Remember that if you want to just take the entire workflow as is, you will find it in my Skool community, along with so many other workflows that we have built, that we have sold for thousands of dollars, that we use to grow our brand, use to grow our Twitter, our accounts, our company. This is amazing workflows right there, honestly, that you can just take from our Skool community. You can take this one too. You get to learn how to use n8n. You get a community of other n8n builders. And yeah, just join there if you like. Like the video, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.